news and severe weather coverage. This is Fox 11 News at 9.
From churches to the snow-covered hills, people celebrated Christmas today with some special volunteers spreading cheer to anyone who needed it.
We all want to be together on Christmas Day, not see anybody alone.
But it wasn't a Merry Christmas for all.
To the bed, and we saw flashing lights and looked out across Main Street and saw fire trucks.
After a fire ripped through a historic building in downtown Oconto. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. It certainly was not the merriest of mornings in Oconto this Christmas Day. Just after midnight, a fire ripped through a building in the city's downtown. And tonight, firefighters say they're lucky that blaze did not spread even more. Firefighters were called to the Log Jam Saloon, where that fire was burning strongly. Now, no one was injured, and now investigators are searching for a cause. Fox 11's Bill Miston talked to one customer who can't believe the building is gone.
The icicles seem fitting considering the time of year, but the added trimmings to this 100-plus-year-old building, now home to the Log Jam Saloon, are unwelcomed add-ons for people like Michael Werner.
It's really shocking. You know, this was an institution for lots of years.
In his 30-plus years living in Oconto,
And parties and class reunions.
Werner wouldn't say how often he'd frequented the taverns that called the building home.
Enough.
Now able to see the damage in daylight, Werner says that makes the fire all the more shocking.
We're headed to bed, and we saw flashing lights and looked out across Main Street and saw fire trucks and smoke coming out the building and flames coming out the roof.
Fire officials say between the age of the building, the location of it, and proximity to other buildings on the block and weather conditions, the fire could have been a lot worse.
All the voids and spaces in these older buildings pose extreme challenges also, and we're fortunate to be able to keep it to this building.
However, Oconto Fire Chief Jack Malarek says the furniture store next door did suffer minor smoke damage. He says it appears the fire started in the rear of the bar's second floor.
The flames were through the roof.
Once home to apartments, that part of the building was most recently used for storage.
Nobody was inside at the time of the fire, or there was no firefighter injuries either.
The fire caused nearly $100,000 in damage. Oconto Fire and Police Departments, as well as the State Fire Marshal, are investigating the cause. In Oconto, Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
And Oconto Falls and Pensaki fire departments also had to help put that fire out.